Really?
So it's not
no,
even. It's not even all the digital artists. Because if you just do a day on a film, you don't get the credits.
No, you should do. You're entitled to.
You have to do a certain amount of work.
I think you contractually, if you signed a contract, you are. If you just kind of hired on, that's what I was told, anyways. You have to be credited. I don't know what the repercussions are of it. I think if you work, obviously you can take it to any. You can sue people over not paying you enough.
Does that look like a titty to you?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a titty to me.
Go to the titty gate, Frodo. Meet me there. Meet me next to the bum.
I'm trying
shaped
to all
mountain.
those mushrooms, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Who's that? Oh.
Who knows this?
Who's that piece of ass?
Hello, Frodo.
Oh.
No, I don't really want to know.
Miss you terribly, Frodo.
Indeed.
You're going
Indeed. Do you think Frodo's a little bit of a
to
creep?
the other end of the world?
Just imagine that Frodo is.
Oh no, every person who works on movies listed.
I hope you can.
Just imagine
return
Frodo's a
to the
sociopath and listen to his next line.
So do I.
Goodbye, Frodo.
Goodbye, Angelica.
He sounds really weird. He sounds off.
Goodbye, Angelica.
He sounds off to me.
No, whip your ass with a stick.
I honestly think Frodo is either a socio or maybe potentially a psychopath.
Do you like the minimalist?
Oh yeah,
Good.
this game's full of invisible walls as well.
There's like no HUD at all until he does something.
I caught the fish with Bilbo. I remember the first fish I caught here with Bilbo.
You feel like the buildings are too big for hobbits?
Dragon.
The door's like twice as high.
Maybe. Oh yeah, that's true.
Do you feel like have we seen the last of those big film sagas?
No, there'll be another film.
Lord of the Rings
Oh, there'll be something else.
and Harry Potter.
Whoa!
I mean,
Hunger Games, Maze Runner,
Allegiant, Divergent, Insurgent.
Oh, God,
Insert,
I'm not talking to them,
Divert.
Like
My name's Bert.
Lord of the Rings and Harry
Talk to
Potter had
you.
so
Hello,
much
Frodo.
effort
Have
put
time to
into
enjoy a mug
the
with me?
Oh yeah,
Sure.
tremendous.
production.
Just saying
I think
goodbye.
anyone who
Off
produced
on
those films
adventures.
is like set
What?
for life.
Adventures?
Kathleen Kennedy, as Max
And-
likes to talk about, is probably
Why
set for
not?
life. The work she's done in Star Wars is quite phenomenal.
Harry Potter,
I mean, she's
like
like
Harry
Kevin
Potter's
Feige.
still coming back. Like Lord of the Rings, they did it all in one go and got it done. Harry Potter, they kept putting the effort in, but coming back
Of course.
every couple of years.
Well,
Yeah,
goodbye,
they had to
And restarting again, the characters getting older and
Yeah.
the kids getting older.
Hello there, Rosie.
And hello to you, Frodo.
And the quality got better as well. Honestly.
I wish
Yeah,
you
Until
Yeah,
Death House Part 1.
I think the high point is the third film, though.
I'll catch up with him before
Yeah.
I
Like,
set
that
out.
film's
You
pretty
will return
fantastic.
from
That Fallen Across is a good
time,
director.
won't you, Frodo?
Yeah,
I surely
it
hope
really
so.
is. He truly
And they
is.
went to Mike
Teach
Newell for
that
Goblet of Fire.
Samwise some manners.
Done.
I really don't like Goblet of Fire. Sorry, it's not. The book's probably
It has the
fantastic.
dragons in it.
Lord of the Phoenix
Dragons.
is boring to me.
Stones. If we ever need to ring
No.
the bell, Sheriff Robin may ignore
I always
it
just
and
like
think
seeing
it's a
Alan
child's
Rickman.
Prank.
Anything Alan Rickman's in is always wonderful.
Half-Blood Prince is...
Return as often as you can.
I will go and talk to the boys.
Hello there, Master Gamgee.
Well, hello,
Lily. Always. Everyone cries. Everyone's like,
Your son's a very good worker, Master
do
Gamgee.
anything for us. Like, what a
It's
shadow.
like, this is a shit film.
She's been banging another man. She's married to him. They're having a kid. And he's still like, I still love you.
I love you, Lily.
One day,
It's like
man. Can you try and
Class
do it? That one?
15 stalker.
Yeah.
So it's- when he's like in the potion class, he's like,
In the Shire.
clearly, some of our new
Wolves
students
in the
decide to
Shire?
not pay attention. Tell me,
I hope the wolves
what do you get when you mix a sprig of asphodel and an infusion of wormwood?
I like. And then Hermione's like, oh, me.
Yeah.
And he's like, shut up, Hermione.
long.
Did that sluggard Sam Gamgee forget to tell you that
It's very
Gamgee?
Pippi, though.
Mr. Potter,
Pippi, who fucks Pippi?
our new celebrity.
we're up to lunch now.
There's,
Pull up a chair.
hello there,
Came all this way just for
Mr.
breakfast.
Potter. I like the scene where Harry, he's like,
Tell him how
saying, you know nothing of my father. And he's like, your father was a little shit. He used to take me into the bathroom and pull up my underwear and give me nuggies.
Like, your
I don't like he put a spell so I couldn't stop. I poured my penis and I weed out my bum. It took me 3 months and then he gave me a wet willy and I was so upset. And I vowed I would get Lily.
So I killed
But I didn't. So I went to Voldemort and said, make me kill them. I'll tell you where to live.
Your father was a swine.
Your father was a cunt. It's like goes full on.
It's straight in the PG movie.
Yeah, the PG film. He's like, reasons.
Right, so it was a bun.
If it was
Go
up to me, you two would be on the train home tonight.
Mr. Potter.
As it is, they are not. Severus.
How did you do? You have to just briefly speak through your nose.
Yeah.
almost, or something.
I'm Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman.
Can I talk to him on the chessboard?
Sadly, Mr. Takagi will not be joining us for the rest of his life.
I'm gonna cut your heart out with a spoon!
Is that Robin Hood?
Yeah. Why a spoon, cousin? Because it would hurt more, you idiot. Hurt more. Yeah, you get it better. It would hurt more. He gets more like in there, doesn't he?
He calls him more on a twit or something.
Yeah, you twit.
Twit.
I like that scene in Harry Potter where, you know, he's in the hallway, Harry.
He's carving out some student's heart out with the spoon.
Yeah. Don't look at me, Harry. But no, the scene where in the third film, Prisoner of Azkaban, where he's walking the hallway, Harry, with a map, and he's like, oh, this person's dead. Who is it again? Pippi Longstocks? What's his fucking stupid name?
Peter Pettigrew.
Yeah, Peter Pettigrew. And he walks past, and then all of a sudden it's Snape there. And then what you don't see is when Harry's like...
Well, yeah,
going-
he turns he's got like the light on his wand.
Yeah.
And he sees Snape coming, and Snape's like round the corner, so you can probably see there's a light on. He just goes light off, and Snape's like, whoop, there you are.
Yeah. What are you doing here? And what you don't see in that scene is that when he says, it's just a piece of parchment, sir, he says, takes it, he goes, back to Bedfordville. And Harry turns around, and Snape looks at him and goes, under his breath. He's gonna kill him.
Hey.
Every scene, you'll know him. You look in the background, you'll see him miming. Avada.
No, he doesn't want to kill Harry. He loves Harry.
Avada.
Although
Then he turns around and sees his eyes. Goes, you have Lily's eyes.
Lucius Malfoy in Chamber of Secrets,
He says it. He's gonna kill outside
he's
Dumbledore's
killing.
office.
Like he's ready to kill him.
Outside of Dumbledore's office.
Yeah.
I think Dumbledore's like, he knows what's happening. He's like, what? I couldn't predict this stupidity. I like we're talking about Harry Potter whilst playing Lord of the Rings.
We're waiting for something to happen in this game.
What the fuck has happened, Matt?
What have you been
I'm
doing?
saying goodbye to everyone and collecting
Everyone?
mushrooms.
Well, the whole village.
Is this
I'm
all
sorting
the
out
game?
problems. Haven't you seen what I did? I hit the warning bell because there are wolves in the Shire. Didn't you know that? Haven't you been paying attention?
Wolves! Wolves in the Shire!
Dungeon!
It's in the dungeon!
I thought you ought to know. That guy's literally been in nothing since Harry Potter.
Thank you, J.K. Rowling!
Quirrell's Quirrell.
He's not
Professor
doing
Quirrell.
anything.
Literally nothing. He was in a TV show with Courtney Cox like 10 years ago.
It's about Bag End.
He dead?
You said you wanted to
Is he dead?
He was in a film. He's in a TV show where Courtney Cox played the head of a magazine or an agency, and he played a schizophrenic photographer, paparazzi
Bag
photographer.
End.
Great.
Paparazzi!
Paparazzi!
I shall need to remove.
That's
Oh, I thought you were saying schizophrenic people had a stamina. I was like, oh no, you turned to a crook.
Yeah. Some schizophrenic people have stamina. Some schizophrenics have mania, which is worse than hypomania.
Some have schizophrenia.
Oh my god.
You never would know.
It's the most dangerous of all the mental illnesses, apparently. It's the highest suicide and murder rate. Really dangerous. I think Frodo's a schizophrenic.
Apart from the thing where they started giving digital avatars to like create a little digital avatar on the computer.
Oh,
And people put the schizophrenic voice onto the avatar.
oh wow.
And it becomes,
Does it help
becomes
them?
kinda.
Oh right, that's
So you can
really
actually
good.
like see them when there's not just like a demonic voice in their head
That's good.
Tell
Unless
them
they
to-
design a demon.
telling them to kill people.
Yeah.
The things are happening. I was just sold off Bag End.
For a good price.
No, for no price. Now I have to go and get the One Ring, and then the game begins.
Me and my mate like pointing out mate who lives in Preston. I just farted by the way.
Oh great. You have to speak up a tiny bit.
He likes what?
Tiny bit louder.
What?
No, it's too loud.
What?
Speak this loud.
He likes pointing out when a character in a movie doesn't make any sense or like is talking knowing that the audience can understand him but not the character in that scene can understand him.
Oh, I hate that.
Like in The Hobbit, the end of the third film, which you've not seen.
Shit,
I've seen most
does that
of it.
all the time.
So the end of the third film, well, yeah, it happens all the time. But the one we laughed at was when he comes back and they're auctioning his stuff off.
His name was
And-
Thorin, and he was my friend.
Yeah,
That one.
he's like, what? He's like, who was he? He was my friend. Okay.
He walks off, and the guy goes, "This is why I fucking hate the Bagginses."
And then it's just like, right, so who wants this chair? Or in the first one, when Gandalf and Galadriel are talking to each other, and Galadriel walks up to him and asks him a question, he turns around and talks at the camera. She's like, "What? Why do you trust these hobbits?" He just like goes like, "You're talking to you," and just like spins around, and she's at his back, and he's like, "Because I love them, and they give me hope that we can survive." And Galadriel's like, "You fucking arsehole, I'm like stood right here. Look at my face."
Galadriel just goes, I think he's got dementia. I think he's quite old. Do you know who you are, Gandalf?
It's just when like people don't talk normally because movie characters don't talk normally because the writer makes an assumption that the audience won't know what's going on.
My pet peeve.
Just have people talk naturally instead of making like
Yeah.
big speeches to camera.
My pet peeve is when you get that with when someone introduces themselves and they're well known. One of the worst examples is in Into Darkness, the Star Trek one, Star Trek Into Darkness, where he goes, "My name is Khan."
Oh, yeah.
It's
What does
Spock.
that mean to anyone?
Yeah, Spock and Kirk would just go,
Who?
"Who?"
In that context, they've not set up Khan.
Yeah,
They get the wrong
In
name
that
about
film,
them,
they
right?
don't set Khan up.
it's just, and also people can make the argument and say, but later on, Spock asks himself, "Who is Khan?" And then Nemo goes, "He was the strongest person I don't know what the fuck I'm doing voice-wise. He was the strongest person we ever fought. I'm Little Nemo."
It just has no like. Yeah, they didn't set that up, and it's
Kill
like
me.
they tried to make it. People theorised he was Khan, and then they send out. They did exactly what they did with Spectre.
Yeah, I hate that. We
Same
talked about
thing.
this before, I think.
Iron Blofeld doesn't mean anything to James Bond.
Yeah.